In 1998, 758 bicyclists lost their lives. A third of all these fatalities occurred at intersections. Intersections occur wherever two or more roadways meet. This covers cross streets as well as junctions with side streets, freeway on and off ramps, driveways, and other entrances to buildings. Intersections that control traffic do so by signal lights or signs. For instance, stop or yield right-of-way signs. They may or may not permit turns. If they do, they may be restricted to specific hours, days, or to certain vehicles. They may or may not have dedicated turning lanes. You must obey the directions given. This includes bringing your vehicle to a complete stop behind the crosswalk line when you come to a red light. When green lights turn yellow, do not speed up in order to beat the light. If you find yourself in the intersection, you may continue to drive through the intersection. If you have not yet entered the intersection when the light turns yellow, bring your vehicle to a stop before the crosswalk, as the light will soon turn red. The duration yellow lights remain illuminated varies by location. Some stay yellow for a very short period, so in speeding up, you may well be running a red light. When permitted to turn right at a red light, check first for any traffic coming from your left or making a left turn from across the intersection, as well as for pedestrians using the crosswalk. These all have the right of way. Where a sign says, "No turn on red," don't turn on red. The Department of Transportation or a local authority may provide traffic control devices at intersections that prohibit certain turns. Some intersections do not have lights or signs to control traffic. While these intersections do not have visible controls, certain rules still control who may go first. You must follow these rules. At T intersections, streets with one through street and two side streets that must merge with the through street, vehicles on the through road have priority. A T intersection is so named because it looks like an uppercase T. Uncontrolled intersections present a real danger. You should slow down and be prepared to stop for other vehicles, bicyclists, and pedestrians that are already crossing the intersection. The answer to validation question number 21 is D. Before you enter traffic from a side street, estimate the amount of time you will need to safely merge. When traffic is moving at 30 miles per hour in the city, you need about a 6-second interval or gap between vehicles in the lane you want to join. This is equivalent to half a city block. On the highway, you need about a full block. Use the same technique for judging the speed and distance of other vehicles. If they are traveling about 30 miles per hour, wait for a gap of about half a city block before crossing. If you wait for such a gap, there will be no risk of collisions, as it will take about 4 seconds to cross the average city intersection and get up to the speed of the other vehicles. That still leaves a minimum 2-second cushion of space for the vehicle behind you. When you are moving across several lanes to reach the one you want to be in, check for other vehicles in all of the lanes you will be crossing. Keep in mind that bicyclists and pedestrians may also be on the road, so wait until they are clear before proceeding. It is against the law to enter an intersection if your way through it is blocked, even if you have a green light, because this prevents vehicles in the cross street from proceeding when the lights change. Before making a left turn at a controlled intersection, first scan your route for vehicles, bicyclists, and pedestrians. Also look for stationary hazards, such as construction barriers, stalled vehicles, wrecks, or even debris. When you want to turn left, right, or off the otherwise direct course you are following on a highway, wait for a reasonably safe moment before making your move, and always give the appropriate signals before doing so. The optimum position for your vehicle is either in a left turn lane that has been provided or as close as possible to the center dividing line. Do not turn before entering the intersection. Drive into the intersection and stop about 1 lane's width from the center line. As soon as the oncoming traffic is past you, or there is a large enough gap in the traffic flow, complete your turn. Make sure no vehicle is making a right turn into the cross street before you make your move. Do not turn too soon and cut the corner. You may complete your turn in any lane lawfully available.